Parts of South Africa are in the midst of a major winter storm. Here's a look at the latest warnings from the South African Weather Service, including the possibility of runaway fires overnight across basically the eastern two-thirds of the country. There's a warning for heavy rainfall that could lead to localized flooding, including the Cape Metropole and the surrounding areas. And significant snowfall could cause travel disruptions across the mountainous regions of both the western and northern Cape. Here's a bird's eye view of the storm system. It is very large and quite expansive. There's a low pressure system with two associated cold fronts, lots of cold air and plenty of moisture, all traveling towards the western parts of the country. Now, in advance of this particular system, we've seen a recent flare-up of shower and thunderstorm activity that is forecast to continue overnight from the Free State through the eastern Cape. Here's a look into the next 48 hours. Ahead of our system, we're still expecting strong northwesterly winds helping fuel the possibility of runaway fires throughout the Highveld overnight and once again into your Friday. Cold fronts continue to make landfall with flooding rainfall near the southwestern Cape and mountain snows. And then finally, cooler weather spreads across the Highveld and East Coast by Saturday, and that includes you if you live near Durban or the greater Johannesburg region. Here's a look at our super microcast model for the next 48 hours. You can see how we'll easily exceed 50 millimeters over the southwestern Cape on top of what's already been a very wet season. So that's why we have the warning for localized flooding. And over the next 3 days, quite a bit of snowfall, especially across the western Cape, where we could easily experience 25 centimeters of snowfall between the mountains of Paarl and Worcester. Now, just to show you how intense these computer models actually are, this is Cape Town, this is the southwestern Cape Peninsula, and that is indeed Table Mountain. Our computer models are picking up on the possibility of light snow. Once again, that is an unprecedented event, especially considering that it's already happened once this season. Winds continue throughout your Friday, but it becomes more of a southwester for the majority of the country, with the exception of the extreme northern parts of South Africa. Temperatures will be warm overnight near Durban, but cold over the southwestern Cape, easily dropping into the single digits. We continue to see less and less oranges and reds, and that's being replaced by yellows and greens, representing a cool down across much of South Africa, but still warm this Friday for Joburg. But that comes to an end quickly by Saturday. Showers and cooler weather overspread your region, and then we finally dry out over the southern Cape. That's all from me. Stay safe.
News that moves. eNCA.com.